The Indy 500 delivered as usual. There was a race against weather in the end. There was a strategy showdown, and then it all just came down to a final lap shootout, much similar to a few years ago. This time around, though, it ended in the closest finish in Indy 500 history. See, with 19 laps to go, it was really between Felix Rosenqvist and Pato O'Ward, and it was their race to lose unless a yellow or a red happened. And after a massive crash that left fire and debris all over the track, a red flag did happen. And upon restart, you're looking at the front row with Pato O'Ward, Felix Rosenqvist, but then you had drivers behind them that had much fresher tires that seemed to have been out of it on the original running. Now were directly behind him, and it was anyone's race. When the race restarted, a second restart, by the way, because originally it was going to restart with 6 laps left. Another crash happened, but it was almost an instant restart from there. So we're looking at a 1-lap shootout. David Malukas jumps out, has the race in his grasp, and then Felix Rosenqvist on older tires, on less fuel, pops out of nowhere, pulls an Alex Palou, and again wins again, like I said, in the closest finish in Indy 500 history. At the end of the day, while it wasn't necessarily what I was pulling for, we got a fun race, an entertaining end, something that felt very similar to 2023 when Joseph Newgarden got his first 300 victory. And it was very exciting. You got a feel for Pato O'Ward and David Malukas. Pato has come close so many times in the past couple of years. David Malukas had it in his grasp. He was beating himself like crazy after the race. But I mean, this is why the Indy 500 is just such a fun race every single year and one of my favorites to watch. And then we get to this year, instead of having to watch Monaco before, I get to watch Montreal after, and that's one of my favorite circuits too. So it's just a good weekend to be a race fan.